Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another TNC Sports podcast. Today we got a good one, man. As always, I'm your host, Logan Cross, here with.
I'm Fire Troy.
Yes, sir. We got a good one. Playoffs took place. It's the second round. The divisional round took place this last weekend. And, man, we had a good slate of games. First one, Green Bay Packers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And they took care of business, man. 32-18. Great win. It wasn't super close the whole game. It kind of seemed like they had it under their belt the whole game. And I know you're happy as a Seattle fan seeing the Rams go down after talking all that mess. But what do you see going on in that game?
I didn't really see with the star cornerback Jalen Ramsey. I didn't really see him. I mean, Devontae Adams took care of business. I mean, that whole team. I mean, and then with the Rams defensive standpoint, like they only had 1 second against Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was in the end zone, standing there for like 15 seconds. Nobody touched him. I just believe like the Packers offense is too good. They got AJ Dillon, Jamal Williams, and Aaron Jones as a great running back core. And they got Al Lazard, St. Brown, and Valdez Scantling. I think they're going to be a great offense and defensive team going into the NFC Championship game versus the Buccaneers.
Yeah, man, you said it perfectly, man. Their offense hits on all cylinders. They can run the ball whenever they want because the great core they have. And AJ Dillon's going to be the guy next year because, who knows if they're going to re-sign Jones. And then they can obviously throw the ball with Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks, in the NFL. And then their defense also played well too. I mean, the Rams didn't have too many turnovers, but the Green Bay was stopping them. I mean, especially with Sean McVay calling plays, it's kind of hard to hold him to 18 points. He's a good offensive-minded coach. Him and LaFleur were both from the Shanahan system, so that was kind of interesting to see that little back and forth. Obviously, the Packers ended up, sealing the game. There was one play I saw, the Aaron Rodgers. It was a long touchdown to Alan Lazard. He was going under center, and he started to smile before the snap because he knew, oh, this is a touchdown. And then he snapped it, long ball to Lazard, easy touchdown. And that just shows you the confidence that, they're feeling right now on offense. They really are trusting each other. Their offense is rolling. And hopefully they could keep that up next week. I'm rooting for them, obviously. I've said that multiple times. But it should be fun to see, man. What do you think? Do you see Jamal Adams' tweet? And I think
I did,
Diggs.
man. I did, man. It was him. Quandre Diggs said something too. They were all like, "Hey, we'll be in Cabo if you need us." And then he was like, "Bring some cigars too." And then I remember like there's a lot of memes about Jalen Ramsey because like it's with his like play style. When he gets upset, that it will start jumping like a bench. Like you saw him
Yeah.
like after like Devontae Adams scored, it was like this, like a little kid. Like, bro, what you doing, bro? Like the whole world can see you. Dummy
Yeah, I
fan.
did. I noticed that. I did see some funny stuff on that. That was funny. But hey, Devontae Adams, there were some plays that he really shook. He shook Ramsey a couple times, especially on that slant route.
Facts. That was
Now,
crazy.
I'm sure they were doubling, maybe not when Ramsey was on him, but they were having some, shadow over top on Adams. But Adams still had a solid game. Obviously, he had that touchdown. I think he had like 60 yards, and he had a couple good catches. So he didn't get shut down by any means, but, he didn't have a crazy game. But I expect him to do better next week, especially, the Bucs defense is a little bit, it's a little worse. But they don't have a star corner such as, Jalen Ramsey. And then on the other side of the ball, they have Williams, who's another solid corner. So that'll be an interesting matchup next week, which we'll talk about in a little bit.